All right, the next series is going to be on the electric, which is one of the worst problems we've had, as you could tell, because the problem with the furnace was the electric. It started with when the modular was put on our foundation and built the second story or whatever you call it. Um, the electric was blowing constant. All these breakers just kept blowing. You could start smelling stuff burning, and I kept calling the contractor who sold me the modular and writing them letters. He didn't respond. He pretty much dumped it and left. So bad for him. The good thing is the manufacturer, that's when I started writing letters to the manufacturer, and they kind of forced them to come back, which that is one good thing with the manufacturer that they did right. They have a lot of issues, but not this one. Well, there are a lot of bad issues on this, but as far as getting the electric, because when they came back, they had put the house wires on the foundation and was being crushed with the weight. I mean, they said that the house was about to burn. Oh my gosh, so I would have gone through 2 house fires, just what I needed. So they basically semi fixed it, wasn't even close to code. I was still blowing breakers. For some reason, these keep blowing and popping. Um, our That's our oven, and that actually turns on sometimes in the middle of the night or whenever, or else it'll just shut off. And so the living room lights are a real issue. I mean, they would come on, then come off. It was all over the board. The whole electric system was messed up. So then someone came and said, your wiring is not up to code at all. And so they came back, they did some work, and still there's issues. I didn't get I wanted 12.2. I think I paid for 12.2. Some of it's 12.2, some of it's 14.2. Some you can't run things with other things. I mean, it's all over the board. So this series is going to be on the electric. I could show you some of the lights work, some of the lights don't. Outlets work one day, they don't work the next. Up here, and I've told them, it gets really warm up here. Now that half of the lights, well, most of the lights don't work in the living room, it has helped. So we just don't have lights in there. So that's basically it. So this is the start of the electric system. We need help. I also just wanted to give you an update on the furnace. I had to have somebody come in. The manufacturer is responding a month later. They would have left us freezing. And what they said is the screws for the furnace were so loose, as they started tightening one just broke into pieces. They said, and they were in a hurry. It's the holiday. They didn't have time to go through. They said that probably most of these breakers weren't installed correctly, and also the wire was really, really burnt. I mean, and so it was a temporary fix. It still needs to be fixed, but they assume the other items from the factory were not screwed in, and they also do believe that loads are not being carried correctly, and that's probably the problem. I mean, the factory and the broker told us, don't turn on the smoke detectors. Isn't that code? You're supposed to have smoke detectors. But that's when it really starts blowing stuff. They did check into that, but Okay, that's just the update on that. Again, they knew. Bye.